Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the organizers, I would like to extend my warm welcome to all the guests to the 10th International Conference of the Arab Society for Computation and Architecture, Art and Design Conference, which is being hosted online for the first time at Beirut Arab University. Ladies and gentlemen, let's start with the Lebanese national anthem, followed by the Beirut Arab University anthem.
بحق أهله والشكر عرفان وفرض بذله الفضل يعرفه بحق أهله والشكر عرفان وفرض بذله شكرا لجامعة العرب برحابها لله العرب دامت على مر الحقب تبني الرجال المؤمنين شكرا لجامعة العرب برحابها لله العرب دامت على مر الحقب تبني الرجال المؤمنين.
Before we begin, let's watch a short video to show you a quick glimpse into the student life at Beirut Arab University. It is now my pleasure to introduce a well-known Lebanese media personality and the director of the programs at Radio Liban, Mrs. Rita Njemroumi, who will be live with us from Egypt. Mrs. Rita Njemroumi, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Hiba. Good morning from Cairo, a city flourishing with life, to Beirut, the symbol of resilience and love for life. From Egypt, the mother of culture and sublime architecture, to Beirut, the forever pearl of the Middle East. It's a great pleasure to virtually join you today for the opening of the 10th International Conference of the Arab Society for Computation in Architectural Art and Design, ASCAAD. I'm delighted to welcome the ASCAAD conference at Beirut Arab University's prestigious Faculty of Architecture in the BA to discuss the hybrid spaces and the metaverse. In the past period, the metaverse has triggered extensive discussions around the world. People from all walks of life have shown eager attention to the outreach of metaverse, this immersive, collective, and hyper-realistic virtual environment. Given the nature of the inescapable technological advancement, BAU has always stayed ahead of the curve in this fast evolving domain. It's not the first time that the university has helped our region in progressing through its groundbreaking technological, scientific, and academic research and inventions. BAU, through its leadership, faculties, staff members, professors, and students, has also presented solutions and alternatives to respond to the challenges facing our day-to-day life in the region, and more specifically in Lebanon. This time around, BAU is welcoming in its halls architects, researchers, and specialists from all around the globe to discuss hybrid spaces and the metaverse. We are all eager to hear the rich discussions around virtual interactive spaces and the ways they can frame the various domains of human interaction, knowledge, exchange, professional collaboration, cultural communication, art, education, and political engagement. And to that extent, we ask, how can the metaverse opportunities for architects manifest in positive impacts on society and the future of the built environment? And how can the metaverse support and become part of productive social life and an integral part of social production? What you will be discussing today is a limitless domain that surpasses all our expectations. We hope that today's discussions will give birth to strategies and tools to promote development, use, and information exchange, all in the service of the human. I wish you rich and fruitful deliberations, ladies and gentlemen. And now, dear participants, I'm more than pleased to present in this international conference a brilliant woman who has been leading the architectural studies of the university. With deep and genuine Egyptian roots, it's no surprise to find such an effective and pioneering lady at the heart of the university. Professor Ibtihal Youssef Al-Bastawisi is the Dean of the Faculty. She's the Dean of the Faculty of Architecture, Beirut Arab University, since 2015. Prior to that, she was the Vice Dean of Graduate Studies and Research at the Faculty of Engineering, Alexandria University. She received her PhD from Alexandria University, jointly supervised by Liverpool University. Professor Al-Bastawisi's experience is not only limited to academics, but also expands to include practices where she participated in projects and applied research at local, national, and international levels. She collaborated with governmental agencies and foreign bodies and was a consultant to many professional organizations. Moreover, since 2018, she's been assigned as the institutional coordinator for SDG 9 of the International Association of Universities thematic cluster on higher education and sustainable development. Now, we'll be listening to the welcoming of the Dean, the profoundly inspiring icon, Dr. Ibtihal Youssef Al-Bastawisi.
Hello everyone, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the Beirut Arab University BAU and the organizing committee of the Arab Society for Computer-Aided Architectural Design, ASCAAD, I would like to welcome all of you to the 10th ASCAAD International Conference hosted by BAU. The ASCAAD 2022 focuses on the theme of hybrid spaces of the metaverse, architecture in the age of the metaverse, opportunities and potentials. Since the beginning of the 21st century, the world has witnessed amazing developments in the use of information technology. Digital transformation has invaded various sectors of life. This information revolution in communications and media has contributed to breaking barriers of distance and time between individuals, enabling them to create new environments for communication through cyberspaces. Dealing with these virtual environments, which was limited to specialist programmers, is now for everyone to get engaged in and experiencing it. Metaverse is defined as an online virtual world supported by augmented reality, virtual reality, 3D holographic avatars, videos, and other forms of communication. Technology of metaverse enable users to live parallel lives using avatars. The user can communicate to create, build, and visit new realms with total freedom. The term metaverse was coined with Neil Stephenson as a successor to the internet. It creates a vision of how a digital world might evolve in the near future. One of the earliest movies that called for the idea of anything we can imagine can exist was Matrix. We can connect to the metaverse all the time to extend our real lives with extraordinary experiences. In this context, the Faculty of Architecture at Beirut Arab University is honored to host this conference, which invites architects and researchers to explore new visions about the potentials of using metaverse in architecture. Digital architecture, artificial intelligence, BIM, and parametric design, among many other technologies, have become a channel to enter the world of metaverse and provide freedom to design new futuristic spaces that are more responsive to the needs of time and more resilient to modern-day challenges. We are lucky to invite 4 international keynote speakers from the well-known figures to present their ideas about metaverse, artificial intelligence, and future of architecture. The keynote lectures are distributed over 2 days, today and tomorrow. Thank you so much for being part of ASCAAD 2022. We are inviting you to share your ideas and enjoy with the keynote lectures and parallel sessions. I'd like to announce that the accepted papers are published in the conference proceedings as a special issue of the Architecture and Planning Journal APJ, supported by Digital Commons Elsevier. And at the end, I would like to thank each and every one who has put a hand in producing this virtual conference. Enjoy. Thank you.
Let's watch now a short video highlighting on the Faculty of Architecture, Design and Built Environment, and the student life also. This video is prepared by our students.
Here's your story, let's begin. The water's fine, come on, dive in. The future's here, it's right before your eyes. Step by step, you're on your way. You're welcome to a brighter day. Don't you know it feels good to be alive?
They help you think of the real world, so when the days come, you're not panicking.
The faculty will show you courage and opportunities.
I now know all these things that I never thought I would ever begin to know how to do.
You could be larger than life, bigger than the world, living out the hopes and dreams of every boy and every girl. You could fly higher than the sky, shine brighter than the stars. You could have all you ever wanted, shoot the moon and reach for Mars. You know you feel the rhythm of today. Learn the part and join the play. The world is here, let's take it for a ride. Hey, you could be larger than life, bigger than the world, living out the hopes and dreams of every boy and every girl. You could fly higher than the sky, shine brighter than the stars. You can have all you ever want.
And now, after the video, I'm pleased to present Dr. Sharif Abdel Mohsen. Dr. Sharif Abdel Mohsen is Associated Professor of Digital Media and Design Computing, Director of the Robotic Fabrication Lab, and Associate Chair of the Department of Architecture at the American University in Cairo. He is co-founder of UDAR Engineering Consultancy and IT Solutions, and President of the Arab Society for Computer, Architecture, Art and Design, ASCAAD. Dr. Abdel Mohsen received his PhD in architecture from Georgia Tech in 2011, and he has over 70 articles in the area of parametric design, the digital fabrication, BIM, responsive architecture, and design to robotic production. He participated in award-winning international competitions and projects in UAE, KSA, Lebanon, Italy, Germany, and Egypt. Dr. Sharif Abdel Mohsen, the floor is yours.
Thank you very much, Rita, for the introduction, and thanks, Hiba, too. Thank you very much for all these nice introductions. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. It's really a pleasure to have you join us today at this exciting event. We really look forward to you enjoying these couple of days in the metaverse, literally and metaphorically. On behalf of ASCAAD, allow me really to express my sincere gratitude and really deep thanks to our amazing host this year, to President Amr Al-Adawi and Professor Dean Abdel Bastawisi, for really making this a very smooth ride and for giving a lot of their time and effort to host this event. And we're really looking forward to this exciting event. It's really been a pleasure working with specifically with Dean Ibtihal throughout this past year, around the clock with the amazing team. And allow me also to thank all the known and unknown soldiers behind the scenes working to tirelessly actually throughout this past year, around the clock, sort of making everything seem very smooth, but we know it's very exhausting effort. All the faculty, the students, the staff, the assistants have done an amazing job to make this event really such a success. I would really like to thank also the sponsors of this event for their amazing contributions and support. Without that support, much of this success would not really have taken place. As you know, actually, ASCAAD, for those who are not kind of familiar with it, is a society for those who, it's a forum and society for those who teach and conduct research and practice in the area of computer-aided architectural design at large, in the specifically in the Arab world region and the Middle East. And its kind of objective is to facilitate really exchange and communication, information exchange, specifically in terms of the use of computational design, digital design technology in architecture, planning, and building science, and urban design as well, which are really kind of dramatically challenging our fundamental assumptions, going out of the box. And part of that is this exciting theme of this year, which has been developed collaboratively with Beirut Arab University, the hybrid spaces of the metaverse. We're really looking forward to this exciting topic and this sort of out of the box topic that we will all get to understand more about and learn more about through the exciting work of all the authors and the workshop moderators and the keynote speakers. As you know, also the purpose of these kind of conferences and events really goes beyond the idea of just publishing a paper or presenting a paper, but it really goes beyond in terms of creating new networks, building healthier relationships in the CAD community and beyond. And this sort of diversification and cultural exchange is what really makes it unique. And we consider at ASCAAD that every year we're really building a new community and we're developing a new kind of body of knowledge and new partners in the game. And we have really gained a very precious member this year with Beirut Arab University. And we aim to not let them go. We aim to build on that and strengthening the ties and enriching those ties in this part of the world and beyond, and really expanding on the body of knowledge and the collaborations that have been established this year. And as part also of this strong tie is our relation to our partner sister CAD organizations, ACADIA, ICADI, Sigradi, Kadria, and CAD Futures, who are really providing a role model and provide an immense direct and indirect support in what they give. Also, we have been honored to have representatives of these sister organizations in our scientific committee, in our for our reviewers, our moderators, and session moderators, and so on. They have really been providing immense support into that. I would really like to thank the scientific and organizing committee for all the huge effort they have done also throughout the past year, going through all the reviews and making sure to cover all aspects and to make sure to make this event really unique and one of a kind. We have, as you know, as you may know, ASCAAD has been running since 2005. This is the 10th international conference. We have been around in Saudi Arabia, the Emirates, Morocco, Egypt, and Bahrain. And last year we had the privilege of hosting the 9th ASCAAD 2021 conference in Egypt, in American University in Cairo, where I'm sitting right now. We had that privilege, and we're really honored to have this collaboration and tie with Beirut Arab University and Lebanon. As Rita mentioned at the beginning, the Egyptian-Lebanese kind of tie is always there, and we really nurture that and capitalize on that amazing tie. We're really privileged to have a superb group of keynote speakers, Professor Mark Clayton, Neil Leach, Elif Erdin, and Khalid Al-Ashri, amazing group that I personally look forward to just sitting in and listening to their amazing dialogue about the metaverse and AI and virtual reality and all these exciting themes and how to kind of go forward in the architectural discourse in realm. But also equally excited to for everybody to engage in the networking sessions and in the open discussion sessions with the keynote speakers. I think that will also be equally important. And also the Beirut Arab University team has prepared a very it's an amazing virtual tour of the campus. Of course, we were dying to go physically to the campus, but they gave us this metaverse version of the campus and all its details and all the spaces and a flavor of Lebanon, Beirut, and their virtual campus version. But I really encourage everybody to attend the networking session on spatial chat, where also the team has provided a bit of a metaverse hospitality in a way, or e-hospitality. I think that will be really exciting. And I would really like to thank all the authors and for their great work, really on top of things, top-notch ideas and concepts and approaches and methodologies. Really looking forward to that discussion among the authors also. And discussing at the very end of the conference sort of the recommendations and how we go forward with metaverse and architecture, this kind of complex relationship we're really trying to understand. Special thanks, of course, to our ASCAAD Board of Directors, who have really also worked throughout this year tirelessly and have made an amazing effort together with the Beirut team to make this such a success. And really looking forward to you all enjoying this event in the next couple of days. Thank you very much, and we'll see you very soon and throughout the 2 days. And in the closing session, we hope to have a very successful and fruitful and rich discussion. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Sharif. And now I have the great honor to present the president of Beirut Arab University, Professor Amr Jalal El-Adwi. Professor El-Adwi is currently the president of Beirut Arab University in Lebanon. He holds a PhD degree in urban design from Liverpool University, England in 1986, and a master's degree in architectural engineering from Alexandria University, Egypt in 1980, and a BSc in architectural engineering from Alexandria University, Egypt in 1974. He is also a consultant architect practicing in Egypt. Professor Amr holds the University of Alexandria Honorable Prize, the State Prize for Urban Landscape, the Islamic Capitals and Cities Award, and the Farsi Architectural Prize for Excellence. His experience spans over 35 years and extends over many academic positions at Alexandria University and Beirut Arab University, as well as urban design and consultancy work in many architectural projects. Such academic experience includes holding the posts of Dean and Vice Dean of the Faculty of Engineering. Equally, his architectural experience is extensive and incorporates city planning, urban design, landscape architecture, public building, and housing design. Professor Amr provided also urban and architecture consultancy services to the Egyptian Ministry of Culture, the Egyptian Ministry of Tourism, the Governorate of Alexandria, and the Mubarak City for scientific research and technological applications, as well as Alexandria University. He was the primary contributor in putting together the future vision for the Alexandria by 2050. He acted as a member of the High Supreme Court for Values, the judging committee for the Alexandria competition, Future Prospects, and the evaluation committee for studying the technical offers, presentations of the proposals to the land of the Al Alamein Hotel, Northwest Coast. He was only a member of the Supreme Committee for Promotion of Academic Staff in Egyptian Universities 2008, the president of Quality Assurance Council at the Faculty of Engineering, and a member of the Engineering Divisions Council at the Ministry of Higher Education in Egypt. Professor Amr Jalal Al-Adwi has expanded Beirut Arab University's successes towards excellence in teaching, research, and services. In his early tenure, 2007-2012, Al-Adwi started a long-term planning process for a new strategic vision for BAU. His success led to the creation of the BAU strategy 2013-2020, and most recently, the BAU strategy 2020-2030. He led BAU to attain international institutional accreditation, as well as accreditation of nearly all programs. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm honored to present the president of BAU, Professor Amr Jalal Al-Adwi, the great personality that has golden fingerprint in the history of BAU and in the world of education. The floor is yours.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. On this wonderful occasion, I would like to seize the opportunity to welcome you all, speakers, participants, presenters, and guests. This extraordinary international event is hosted this year by Beirut Arab University, entitled Hybrid Spaces of the Metaverse Architecture in the Age of Metaverse Opportunities and Potentials. The conference aimed to envision new horizons of thought that can shift the architecture profession and education into new hybrid worlds between reality and virtuality. In cases of major emergency, such as pandemics, economic crisis, and natural hazards, the virtual environment has become a resilient solution to connect the architect and the client, the instructor and the student, the designer and the beholder. However, metaverse will soon be woven into our new daily lifestyle, not only in cases of emergency. The power of metaverse may provide architects with an infinite number of opportunities. With the rise of metaverse, new concepts have emerged in architecture, radically changing these traditional approaches in the process of architecture design, leading the client into an interesting virtual experience, giving them all freedom to navigate, move, add, and subtract, interact through simulating environments, walk through spaces, meet others, choose colors, design furniture, and select what fits their requirements is, without a doubt, a revolution in the way of designing projects and interior spaces. The most distinguished merit of metaverse is enabling clients, students, or users to participate in the architecture design process, which may transcend the role of architects in the near future. With metaverse, architects can create new virtual environments, supporting their users to have a role in taking design decisions. This radical transformation will break the economic barriers via creating new business models, shortening distance between people, saving time, money, and efforts, as well as accelerating agreements to settle on collaborative design decisions. Potentials of metaverse in these digital spaces are limitless. Thus, this international forum tries to generate new thoughts while exchanging experiences, theories, and philosophies that can be valuable seeds for changing the future of architecture. The conference therefore brings together the multiple disciplines of architecture, artificial intelligence, virtual reality, computational design, computer programming, information management, gaming, etc. On the scale of academia, our architecture students have begun exploring these hybrid spaces through interesting virtual experiences accomplished in the Virtual Reality Lab, launched at the Faculty of Architecture 2018. Since that date, the student design project have always been supported by virtual reality walkthrough animation, movies, and digital presentation. Another form of launching the metaverse experience was through the online communication between students and instructors, as happened in the times of curfew during the COVID-19 isolation period and within the fuel crisis in Lebanon, all of which deprived our students of the ability to attend classes regularly. In these critical circumstances, architectural education evolves into new forms as well as new practices associated with the new behavior pedagogies. Since then, we have been acquiring new ethics regarding communicating together online. On the level of practice, architecture firms have widened their use in creating new virtual channels to connect architects with clients. Administrations have fastened the rhythm and flow of work through communicating faster with their employees. Tasks are being accomplished more rapidly than before. Working at home has become a safe environment, enabling architects to use metaverse to communicate more easily, more promptly, and more effectively with their clients. Every cloud has a silver lining. In preparation for the fourth industrial revolution, we decided to proceed ahead of this new technological revolution. The metaverse will be the new norm, representing our new lifestyles using the virtual reality and augmented reality headsets that are used to create the metaverse. Metaverse is a fictional version of the internet as a single, decentralized, and immersive virtual environment. As a combination of the word meta and universe, the word metaverse first appeared in the science fiction book Snow Crash in 1992 by the American writer Neil Stephenson. Due to growing expectation for immersion, metaverse development is sometimes associated with developing virtual reality technologies, Web3, a plan for a more decentralized version of the internet, has recently sparked interest in metaverse development. For the sake of public relations, buzzwords like Web3 and the metaverse has been employed to overstate the rate of development of different connected technologies and projects. Components of metaverse technology have already been developed within online video games, training purposes, tourism, education, and space industry. Early before the recent wider spread of this technology, a virtual reality named Facebook Horizon was introduced by the social network corporation Facebook in 2019. When Facebook changed its name to Meta Platforms in 2021, its chairman, Mark Zuckerberg, committed the organization to creating a metaverse. Many of the virtual reality technologies that Meta Platforms promote are still in the development phase. Under the onslaught of this new technology, many boundaries have been omitted to the point that new ethics of using this same technology is a necessity. No matter how far apart we are geographically, we will be able to see and feel the presence of others, which can make us feel more connected in this age of social distancing. A number of fields, including architecture, design, and real estate, are thus open to change. Digital real estate, leasing, advertising, and anyone creating in the metaverse all have intriguing new opportunities thanks to this technological advancement. The metaverse offers architects a platform to experiment with formal restrictions and rethink what space actually means. They can share and build designs, broaden their creative process to include all of the world and raise the value of digital property due to this potential. With this rapid development in mind, Beirut Arab University has the pleasure to host this year ASCAAD conference. As always, BU seeks to act as a beacon of light that guides and leads the architecture education and research in the region. The ASCAAD conference will discuss metaverse architecture and its associated technologies, highlight the new roles of architects in this industry, and discuss how business will be impacted. The conference will include several parallel sessions alongside with workshops and keynote speakers from the world-renowned speakers. We encourage you to share experiences in scientific discussions and even raise new notions, particularly since we have participants from 20 different countries. In this year's conference, all of these discussions will be documented and presented through the conference proceedings and recommendations. They might offer solutions and introduce practical action plans toward education, drawing new future policies to aid decision makers and to determine the role of architects in the emerging fourth industrial revolution. In this regard, it is a personal pleasure for me that BAU is hosting this exciting conference that undoubtedly has the potential to change the course of architecture. I therefore wish you all a successful and fruitful conference as well as a most pleasant stay.
Thank you, Professor Amr, President of Beirut Arab University. Thank you. Dear participants of this conference, I wish you success and good luck, and I thank you. Now, I will give the floor to the Dean, Professor Ibtihal, for concluding the opening session.
Okay, hello again. I would love very much by concluding this opening ceremony, and before starting our keynote speaker, I would like to take the opportunity to express my sincere thanks and gratitude to Professor Amr Jalal Al-Adawi, Honorary Chair and Patron of the event, for his endless and valued support. Thank you, Mr. President, for making our dream come true. Partners, ASCAAD, thank you for endorsing and committing to our partnership. Speakers, participants, it's a privilege to have you with us as part of the event. Members of the scientific, organizing, and supporting committees, dedicated colleagues, teaching staff, graduate and undergraduate students, your sincere efforts made this event happen. Administrative staff at all levels, thank you for being of generous help to us. Dear sponsors from distinguished sectors of the economy, thank you for believing in us, trusting and supporting our efforts. Esteemed members of the technical team, thank you. Thank you of the support and the tolerance of your families. It meant so much to us. Dear Rita, our special lady, your presence and contribution is our joy and our privilege. To each and every one of you, ladies and gentlemen, present in the virtual session, express my cordial regards. A very warm welcome to the faculty and to the beloved DeBea campus. Thank you very much and have a nice conference with us. Thank you.